What's going on, guys? This is Livin here. I want to show you guys some Soisan's gameplay today. Oh my god, this game was just crazy. Just crazy. Yeah. The score difference of what I put up on this game is probably the craziest games I think I've ever had playing on a BF1. It was a game where it's just nutty. This crazy stuff happened. Unfortunately, I was able to have a really good start here by spawning right here by this vehicle here, which is always a great start. But yeah, this game overall was just a crazy game. It was a 90 kill, 7 death game. Probably could have possibly even gotten up to the 100-0 game that I've always been kind of wanting to get, but I wasn't quite able to get it. But it's just a crazy game overall. The difference of the score at the end of the game is absolutely crazy. So yeah, you'll see what's going on here in a little bit. I start off here, and of course I leave my mines where we're always down that little pathway right there, just in case they push the vehicle or something. And I'll throw some smoke. Now that guy shot right there, and that could have taken me out pretty quick. I had just came out of a game before where I was using the trench raider, and it was like nothing I could do. I was just getting killed so many times. They were just at the right time at everything, and it was really kind of frustrating a little bit, because it's like you're doing everything right, but they're still killing you just because they have the right timing for everything. So it's kind of how it goes. You can do everything right, but just you can still get yourself killed just because, you know, just how Battlefield can be. Battlefield has a crazy thing. So I pushed up over here because I thought for sure we were going to handle B. I thought we were going to be fine. And I see it struggling over here. Now, the streak I have here in the beginning is just insane. I have 2 of them, I think, in this whole game that are insane. As you can see, the player runs right over my mines right there. But yeah, I have 2 just insane streaks, and they were just so intense. They were so intense, and I would have to contribute me staying alive. Has to be because of my movement. I've always said that I think the biggest thing on every game I play is my movement. When I move well, I think I would probably, not every game, but I would have I don't know, majority of the time I would have games where I'd be like what I'm doing right now, just because I always find my movement always gets me in trouble a little bit. So yeah, so it was definitely a game here where to other people might seem like, oh, it's not a big deal. Those are kind of simple things that you're doing when you see when I point out what I'm like, the movement and like the way I'm able to evade in certain situations. But for me, they're kind of big deals because Battlefield has adds a little bit of a problem with, you know, putting you at prone when you go up to a wall and you're trying to vault over a wall and you go prone and certain things like that. And it's just non-stop. And, yeah, it can be kind of frustrating when you're trying to do something and your input does something completely different. So yeah, definitely just did some work right there. If the game looks a little bit brighter, I think I had just came out of a couple games playing from Priest Data Tour, and so I've been putting my brightness up on that map just because I can't see anything, and I keep forgetting to change it back. So I think on this game the brightness is a little bit brighter. So it's a little bit unfortunate because I don't like it on this bright, like when I'm playing in the game, but I just keep forgetting to change it when I'm flipping through the game. But yeah, just consistent slays right now. I'm trying to cap this everything I have. They're just all pushing right around here, but I'm moving. I'm hitting every, like, the movement and the timing that I'm hitting, and I'm just finding just the right moments where to come up behind them and just taking the right turn. Just part of it, you know, a good part of it's luck. You gotta, know if you're gonna turn a turn, no one's gonna be there, and you're gonna slip up behind all of them. You know, part of that is luck, but some of it is as well too. You can beat them to a point when you know where they're coming. I know they're coming over to my right side, so I'm trying to evade them. Now, of course, I can hear. I think that's a tank over there shooting me. Yeah, I think he like fell in the canal over there. So I wanted to be careful to be like behind that. I want to make sure he didn't shoot me from behind, so I kind of moved out of there. I'm trying to find out where the other guys are at, because I know they got to be somewhere up here and where the rest of them are at. So trying to be very careful not to get myself stabbed when I'm kind of low. If you've ever been in a situation before where your trench rate is a little bit low, it seems like it kind of favors the enemy team when you get up close in range and their melee will register quicker than your melee. And what will end up happening then is you'll get yourself killed if you're weak enough. So I just go push over here, straight over to A. Now it gets insane over here. Yeah, I run up here because I passed a couple of them. I want to get on this machine gun here, but they're instantly spawning like right behind me. They start coming up. think that guy even had a flare on me. I'm not sure if I have any smoke grenades right now. But yeah, so I'm just gonna chill right here, kind of see what they're gonna try to do. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think my teammates were flares well too, because that guy was on spot when he came in. So yeah, I saw my teammates pushing up over there, so I'm kind of like waiting for my teammates to come. Now they're just pushing in. Yeah, I was just kind of like curious like what my teammates exactly were doing here. So I start coming out a little bit because I want to put some damage. But the moment I come out, I start getting shot and I get stuck right there. I'm like, oh no. It's happened to me a couple of times. Those little sandbags or whatever are right there and get me stuck. And now they're trying to hide a little bit. Yeah, I get stuck again right there. There's a lot of that. A lot of it around these turns right here. But yeah, there was yeah, that was fortunate right there to make that turn. You know, sometimes it's kind of funny that you can actually, like, sometimes when you're dying, sometimes don't do it all. I would recommend like running away and getting yourself healed, but sometimes you can actually push at them again and swing at them because they just get confused. Players will get confused with what exactly they're doing. And you'd be surprised even when you're low on deaths, you can, or like low on your health, you can like push up really quick and slay a couple of them even when you're really low. You can just catch them off guard. They're not expecting that. They're expecting you more to like to run away. So, but yeah, so it's more just slaying. They're everywhere right now. It's just nonstop. It's just nonstop right now. I don't remember what the actual how long this game went. I'm curious to know what my kill per minute was for this game. So yeah, so now they're just all around here now, and I'm gonna probably concede up here in a little bit the moment they bring out a tank because there's nothing I can do once a tank comes, and there's really no point of me staying around here. The battle tank is gonna kill me. So I think I can hear probably a tank come up here soon. I run over that guy's flare, and this one it gets a little dicey right here. So I put my mask on and get myself healed here in a little bit. And they're still pushing in. And I'm just enough to everything's it's just the movement, the timing of when I'm coming out. It's just perfect. Everything I'm doing. Now I think they made a little bit of a mistake where they didn't. When you're in a situation like this, you get the elite class in one building like this, you can pull out like an AT rocket gun, and I would just pummel the building with your AT rockets. And just do something like that where you can damage them up enough, and then bring out your dynamite. Then after you've damaged me a little bit, if you didn't get a direct hit on me, you'd pull out your dynamite and get around the building and start throwing some dynamite in there and see if you finish me off like that. That's what I would recommend doing. So I'm trying to get out of here now because now they're still throwing grenades, and I know I need to make this jump right here, and I'm able just to get out just in time. So probably the sketchiest thing I did was right there was do that jump, and then I get stuck right here. But yeah, they had a vehicle out, and I was like, you know what, there's no point in me trying to keep battling this, so I'm gonna move over here to the side and chill out right here. A little different. I mean, I'm not really so much anymore trying to go for like not dying at all. I'm more trying to like push my like see how far I can get my kills up, like push my kills up to like just, I don't know, I just want to see like what I can do. But yeah, I don't want to like die with the kid unnecessary if I don't have to. So I just chill out right over here, kind of wait. I want to wait from the move, and I was gonna flank them all from behind. But they're already pushing B. I was just curious where my teammates were at, like what they were battling. I didn't really see anyone kind of battling on any of the capture zones. I might have missed. I wasn't paying attention right now. They might have been doing what they might have been doing. You know, chasing it all down there. So I figured, you know, I'm just gonna go back down over here to B. So I'm gonna push all the way back down to B. Just because again, they have a vehicle down over there, and I don't want to have to deal with that. And, I see a player right there laying right down. Able to run up towards him. I'm gonna come up underneath them. And I get kind of caught up in a situation right here. Here's just another situation where I've had so many of these rounds where like I'm at 23. I should be killed jumping up this ledge right here. And he just thinks I ran around. Like everything was just perfect. If he thought I ran around on the other side, so he didn't want to drop down. He wanted to run on the other side and catch me off guard, pushing down towards right around here. So that just gave me a break right there. So it's always nice to get a little bit of some breaks here and there, because I tell you what, the last game I was in, or one of the games before I was playing with Novell Knights, I just wasn't getting any breaks, and that's just how it works. So now I see them across, and they're over here, and this is something like I know better right here. This is what gets me in trouble right here. Like I know better. I know that they should be, if a scout class is usually gonna have flare thing or hit the little incendiary thing on the ground right there. So I know better. So that's just my bad on that part. So a bit of a deserved death right there. But yeah, the score right now. Now look at the score. I'm at 42-1. I'm gonna come up here. I think it's like 42-1. Like, oh my god! And I have a 9,000 score, more than double to anyone. I think the enemy team's like at 4,000 or something like that. The top player, just insane. So yeah, I got a 3-minute respawn time coming up here. We're on like 13 or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna come up here. I know they have their tank. This is what I was kind of avoid earlier. And I tell you what, the Shaman's movement, when it moves in a 360, I mean that thing moves on a dime. The turn radius on that, it just turns so well. I mean, I don't use it enough. I think I've used it only like a couple times at Shaman, but just because I don't think I value the little air support you can get from it. I don't know. It's not too big of a deal. That like for me, I think that kind of like puts me in bad spot. I think you can use it well. I don't know. I haven't gotten to it. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't be used very well, but man, but that thing turns so well. If that was a heavy thing, I don't think that guy would have been able to turn around and blast me like that. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but at least I was able to get the tank off of being around B. That's not cool. It's never fun to have to deal with the tank, especially one less thing I have to deal with, because I'm definitely gonna grab that kid again when it spawns back up. So now they're behind us, and they have their behemoth out. Listen to mine. I couldn't for the life of me lay that mine there. I couldn't lay it on the box. I think that's from that update where they were trying to prevent you from using the kamikaze mine and laying them on some boxes and then breaking the boxes and landing them on your vehicle. I think they did something there. So that's the reason I just could not lay it on that box at all. So yeah, I'm gonna try to kill this guy a little bit. I know they're gonna push up from behind me, and this guy just had this perfect line of sight on me. It was just perfect right there, just enough for that dude. I don't know if I just missed him or he spawned on his teammate or what, but he's had just enough of a line of sight. So a little bit of some unfortunate deaths right there. I'm still waiting for that game. I really do think it's weird too on Sosan. It's just I've had a game too before where I went like 96 and like 4 or something like that, and I would have showed that gameplay as well too, but the file got corrupted. I wasn't able to show it. This has been unfortunate too, man. With the smoke lately, yeah, the smoke with my shotgun has just not been a good mix. I cannot hit anyone to save my life when I'm in the smoke lately. But yeah, on this map I've had a crazy one, a couple of them, and I had that one that was like a 96 or 94 and 6 death game. It was another absolutely insane game, and crazy starts, and it just kind of slows down a little bit. I go on another streak here in a second, which is just like intense. I know it's about to spawn up here right now, like I said, it's the 13 mark, and I'm throwing smoke to kind of watch myself. That the car tank's right there. I want that thing to blast me. That'll take me out pretty quick. Even the machine guns on it will take you out pretty quick as well too. So, fortunately, my teammate knows a good spot, so I know there's an enemy player. I know where everyone's at around here. Or no, I don't think I have a spot on here right now. I get a spot here in a little bit later. I'm able to clear out more guys, but this was good. Like, this is the first time I saw someone in this game using that. That would have helped him out a lot. Just to clear you out. Like I said, if you're got any type of elite class really in a building, I mean, it's one of the best things I think you can do. Blast it all out, just so you don't run up all in there and just get yourself a slaughter. Just because you got a full health elite in there, you're gonna try to go toe to toe with them. I mean, he'll just beat you down, even any elite class. Just melee you, overpower you like that. So artillery truck gets stuck over here, and I'm gonna get blasted from the side. And here's more of it. Here's more of just crazy me getting away from just loads of stuff right here. That it's just like I got the rolls on this game. I got the breaks that I needed. It's like I said, it's just nice to use. There's a lot of games you just don't get breaks on. Things that don't go your way. So it was fun to actually have it on this game. Yeah, I wanted to see what I could do just overall. Again, just keep pushing the limits, keep pushing the boundaries. So I would have probably played more. Like I said, I've wanted to move on from the They Shall Not Pass map, but playing on the CTE today was a little bit rough just because the ping was pretty bad. Not for me, but for the other players, and so playing against a bunch of other players who have really, really high ping. So a little bit unfortunate with the CTEs. The servers are not going to be retail servers, so they're not going to be like located near your area. So if you get people who are like in oceanic areas, they're usually probably going to have higher ping. And yeah, I had to deal with a lot of that, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get off that and go play some of the They Shall Not Pass map. So we'll see if we get back into that more, you know, coming up here probably tomorrow. I want to kind of move on again from the They Shall Not Pass maps, but as much as after I played it today, I don't know, it makes me want to keep playing just because of I pretty much have gotten this down pretty well. There's always room to improve, you know, but it's just fun to see it like at its best right now. So yeah, I'm able to clear it up. Fortunately, that guy got killed and gets himself killed is always just never fun. Had that happen to me a lot today too, where I was dying and I got healed. I had one game with that where that happened, where I was dying, where I would just get killed off of crazy stuff, and then my teammates would try to heal me, or he would res me up and I get shot again. I was like, oh no. So yeah, here's the flare part right here, which me has a good flare, so I don't know, guys are right up on top of me, and then they're on the other side of the field too. There's a spree coming up here where there's this. Oh yeah, that was right there. I move out. Man, I didn't realize I was at 2 right there. That's crazy. You just get moments like that where you're just, yeah, nothing. You swing at them and it doesn't do anything. Yeah, fortunately he walked right up there to me. He might have been better off bayonet charging me around that corner. Sometimes one of the better things to do. Some good players can do that really well. People who do really good bayonet charges, because there's a good chance I'll be around that corner. Because you can hear me grunting when I swing, so a little bit of a break on that one. Yeah, I just didn't want to push it. I was assuming he wasn't going to bayonet charge me, so that's who's not going to push it right there. But I've always recommended you don't. But like, watch this. Look at that. I just want to talk about the movement. Like, that's a big deal for me right there. When you're getting melted like that, and to be able to move over, it was perfect. That's perfect. If I could do that every time, look at it, just everything. I'm so happy right now. Like, this is such a big deal to me, because normally I'll just get stuck on so many objects, so many walls, and it's just, you're getting melted. I'm pretty sure I was getting melted from a Hell Regal, or something, I don't know, but I want to say it was a Hell Regal. If not, you know, it's probably not that big a deal. But when you get melted from something that's getting suppressed so hard, it's so difficult to move. That guy just gets destroyed. And yeah, so yeah, doing a move like that was just huge. Yeah, this was the part I was talking about, just moving around here just so well. And yeah, just another crazy streak right there. I'm at 70 and 4. So yeah, this could have been definitely a pace game to get to 100. I would love to have gotten 100 on this map. I've gotten close like once before too. I had a better game before. Just at the end here, I'm just not able to like get to anyone. So but yeah, here's just more of it. There's just everyone's right here. Yeah, I remember what kills grenade. What I needed was a grenade. See, I don't have any grenades right now. I tell you what, man. Oh man, if I had an assault class that was just dropping things for me, oh, this would have been a game. But I need a grenade at a part coming up right about here. Where you can see a bunch of guys in this room, because I slay them all, and then someone comes on to rezzing them, and like rezzes all of them in here. They're still coming out. Jump out right here. Just everything's on point right now. Everything's on point. Everything is on point. This is perfect. All I needed was some grenades. See, now they're all in there. That's a little bit unfortunate. I get stuck right there, and yeah, so many guys suppressing me. You're just gonna swing twice and not make it work. That little jump right there before I had to jump twice. See that? Those are the little things I'm always picking up on that would just make the game just smooth for me. And it's just I think it's a little bit of the game itself. The game's movement is a little bit rough. I know I'm not the only one experiencing it. I know a lot of people experience a lot of trying to jump over walls and go prone. I experience a lot of little ledges where I'm just trying to jump over the ledge, and I spend 4 or 5, pressing the jump button, can't get over it. But yeah, that's just a little bit what ends up happening. So that's just unfortunate. I think that's the end of my trench raid on this map. I can hear them on this side. They're gonna try to push out over here. But yeah, that's just it's just a little bit unfortunate. If I would have been able to smoothly jump up, I would have gotten to that building quicker, and I would have been able to kill the guys much quicker than because they were just struggling getting into that room, that building right right there. And when they're all trying to come through one little tight space, you know, they can't all be surrounding you and meleeing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so now what do we got over here? Their teammates, their enemies pushing D. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put some smoke. I'm gonna try to push up over here so they're gonna be flanking from behind. I don't remember exactly what happens in this part. Can't kill that guy, and I didn't even I got it. Yeah, I just had him at 8 more damage that was left. So that was a little bit unfortunate. So a few unfortunate plays of this one. It's like it's what you need to have those flawless type of games too. And I don't know. I think we pretty much dominated this whole game. It's what I did with the kid, which was so devastating. I think early on, right at the very start, and then after I picked it up again, it was pretty intense as well too. So we pretty much held the game down. Pretty much the whole entire game wasn't even a bother. Once they lost B at the very beginning, I held them down at A. Even though I wasn't able to cap A, I was able to you know, hold it down for long enough, and I went back down. That right there is another crazy thing. This is a little bit of a problem as well too. I'm not sure if anyone else is having this, but I'll drop down smoke grenades, and then I'll try to shoot. Can't shoot. That was a situation right there. I was trying to shoot, and I should have been able to take that guy out, but I wasn't able to just because my smoke grenade. I don't know what it is. Like right when I throw smoke grenades down. So actually, I have some problems as well too. Throwing my smoke grenade and my smoke grenade not going off either. I'm like watching my animation with my arms going. It's not working. I don't know what's that yet, but I think there's like a vehicle behind me. Something like that right now. So I'm just gonna jump on in here. A little bit nervous because I'm in smoke again, right? And I've been using shotgun with smoke. It's not a big mix for me, as you can see that what happened earlier. But I move around here good enough. They didn't have any grenades that they were doing. They'll blow out the gas mask that now in the future will give me like 10% resistant damage if I pull that mask out with the new perk system that they have upgraded. So the perk system Juggernaut for your assault class will now, if you have your gas mask on, will do damage resistance. That's like 10% damage resistance, and I think it does stack. I think there's another perk as well that you can have that gives you damage resistance. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I remember it saying it does stack. So I'm pretty sure what that means is that it would stack from another perk that can give you more damage resistance. I want to say, don't quote me on that. You might go check that out yourself, but yeah, I'm too far away from everyone else, and we're wasn't enough guys, and you know, the kid wasn't taking our business as long as I did. Get everything in, but it was definitely a fun game for sure. I do a little funny hop right there at the very end. Just enough on that guy right there, take him out. Get him smoke here, try to lose the dynamite. I could not for the life of me get the dynamite to go where I wanted to place it. It's really like right at one spot where the wall's not going to break down. And I try to come up here on the other side, and then I can like land right on the. I don't know what happened there. I think the game just ended, just didn't register. But you got to check out the score here at the end. The score here at the end is just crazy. It's just absolutely wild. Just one of those just crazy scores. I think I double like the closest person by far. I think more than double it. Yeah, just crazy. So 23 minutes, 90 kills. That's a pretty quick game. I think if we would have had a little bit more of a battle, I mean, of course, I might have died more, you know. Maybe have a little bit more of a battle. Maybe we plan to get some maybe a little bit better players. But yeah, overall, 23 minutes. That's pretty crazy, actually. That's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, that's actually pretty nutty. But yeah, so what do we got over here? Not too many flag defense kills, but still love the game with it. And then here are the stats. Second, almost got the full flag captured one. And look at that, I was at 20,000. My closest one was my teammate who was almost at 9. Oh my god, that's insane. That's a crazy difference in scores right there. I think I've had something like this before in Verdun Heights a little bit. I'm not sure if the score though was. I had a game on Verdun Heights a long time ago where I had like my kills were just way up there. No one else was anywhere close. But yeah, that was just an absolute crazy game overall right there. So yeah, this is basically it for you guys. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. And I'll catch you guys again later. Peace.